welcome to our village.
Oh. That's great.
So as you can
Excellent.
see, it's basically been just, they literally filmed, packed their gears up and left.
Seriously.
Last time round, there's 44 hobbit houses here today. Now when the tourists first started, there's only 17, and they're only white. No plants, no hedges you see here, they actually had photo boards. And that's why about 80%, 70 to 80% are this size, because they're all distance shots. And that's why this one here hasn't got as much detail as say this one here, because that's it's a scene where the camera was actually up here and Gandalf in front of the cart, and the actual fireworks went up and exploded above this hobbit house. But obviously that was all computer generated.
Right.
So
the kids came out of here. Okay.
And then this one here, which is in the movie, it's the Grumpy Hobbit, the guy who was sweeping.
Yeah.
You don't even see the carvings in the movie, but they are there. And that's, as I say, there's a good chance when you walk around today, you actually get to check them out really closely. This part where the group is in front of us, just over this little pond here, and that area in the background, is actually in the movie twice. Well, it's an extended version, it's a couple of times, but you never actually sort of pick it up, it's sort of close in. But the first one is when the group right at the top here, the camera was just below it, and this one with the yellow door here, they actually had a little girl run across the top behind the chimney, because Gandalf and Frodo came around this way. And the next time, if the camera was up here, looking with that in the background, and you actually see a hobbit walking a white horse. It's actually, I think it's a 12-year-old boy with a miniature white horse. All that through there is all that 30% scale.
Inside the hobbit hole.
That's basically the stock standard hobbit house. Now that's as far as I go back.
Right.
Cool.
He was actually the original director of the Hobbit. Now, you heard about the world. That is looking a lot older than what it did in Lord of the Rings, because they actually filmed Lord of the Rings 14 years ago. Well, over 14 years ago.
Wow.
And its bag end actually is a bit bigger. It's put about 150.
Into the hobbit hole. And looking out. Into Hobbiton.
We always, even on a hot day like this, we always have our chimneys going, so it looks more authentic. Yeah.
Definitely.
Now this is where all the action happens. Literally all the action. You might see inside this one, you've got a little bit of wall, interior wall. Now basically that is what we're doing in the corner. You had the camera inside and you're filming. Because the inside of the door there, that's actually done as well. And they're actually getting all this in the background. Because it looked pretty dumb if you're looking in there, my camera out here, and there's a big hole. And also looking in there and it wasn't done properly.
Hobbiton. Hobbiton. Yeah, it's very cute. With houses. Like this one's. Party tree.
Happy birthday Bilbo with a big banner just up in the middle there. And this is our party tree standing underneath.
Party tree.
So it's a magnificent tree, it's huge. And there's a lot of the Kiwis say here, there's a lot of firewood in that tree. Pretty interesting tree. I reckon it's about 90 odd years old. But basically this area here and Bag End, which you're looking up there again, now that's basically why they actually came here. There were 12 other locations in New Zealand, but Peter Jackson sat here, as I said, right at the start and thought, no way, we're going to have Hobbiton all here. So those other 12 locations actually did that.
Yeah.
Right, they actually did that. Now, this is not the original one, obviously they've rebuilt everything.
Green Dragon.
But when they actually did that, they actually had the fire brigade, and this is how I know the story so well, because I've got mates in the fire brigade. They actually were here, and they had to be here. The actual gardener of the town. And now you can, this one here is the famous yellow door, and basically at the end of the Return of the King, the third Lord of the Rings, Sam comes home after leaving Frodo with the elves. He gets to about there, a little girl bolts out of the gate and gives him a big cuddle. Can you remember that? Right? Yeah. Now that little girl is actually Sean Austin's real daughter, and he brought his whole family over here for the Kiwi summer, so that's why it's such an embraceful.
Oh wow!
And the little baby that Rose is holding inside here is actually her real son. Now that little boy now is just about 14 years old, over scaffold. And now they've come back and made these man-made stones, which are actually stronger than real stone. And Ian Alexander, Lord of the Rings, was in his farm coming down the hill, this track over here, and they wouldn't actually let anybody walk over this. But he thought, sweet as guys, he made me a bridge. And he actually came down, and the guys all stopped waiting at the stop.